What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Happy Sunday to y'all. Once again, it's your friend, it's your man, and 100 grand Doc G about to get some light up in here so I can get some better visual images and shit. But let's um let's talk about the obvious, the elephant in the room, so to speak. Let's talk about the WNBA and Caitlin Clark and all of that shit. Um, I just find it hilarious. Well, for y'all who don't know, let me explain to y'all what's going on. Caitlin Clark is a WNBA player. She's probably the best player in the history of the WNBA. In the NCAA, she's the all-time leading scorer amongst women basketball players in the WNBA in NCAA history. She's the leading scorer, period. You know, goddamn, she just got into the WNBA this year. You know, and she's playing like she's been in the WNBA for years. And keep in mind, Caitlin Clark is a straight white woman in a league where it's a whole bunch of angry, lesbian, butch-looking sisters. Let's keep it real. Prior to Caitlin Clark entering the WNBA, wasn't nobody watching that shit. Let's keep it real. Wasn't nobody watching the WNBA. Women weren't even watching the goddamn WNBA. Let's keep it real. Motherfucking, I had to speak on this subject because it really brings to light a point that I want to make. Motherfucking women hate women more than men could ever do. You know, you always hear women talk all this shit about how men are keeping them down. But this situation with Caitlin Clark proves for a fucking fact that women hold women back more than men do. Because ever since Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, motherfucking the viewership has went up like 4 times higher than what it usually has been. Nobody, I even tuned in to watch the WNBA for a second just to see if she was playing, just to see what the big hype was about. I mean, they're selling out arenas now. We're back in, well, before she was playing, man, you couldn't give away a fucking ticket to a WNBA game. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't give away a fucking ticket to a WNBA game. Man, I put it like this. Most people couldn't even name a WNBA team until motherfucking Caitlin Clark came into the league. And shout out to Caitlin Clark, man, because she out here as a rookie killing it. You know what I'm saying? She's the first person in the history of the WNBA to score a triple-double. You know, and I don't know if y'all understand what a double-double, a triple-double is and all of that, but let me explain to you. A triple-double is like, you know, double the amount of points, you know, like double-digit points, double-digit rebounds, double-digit assists. That means that's a triple-double. She's the only woman in the history of the WNBA to score a triple-double, which says a lot about the history of the WNBA and why nobody watches that shit until she came. She's shooting threes from the motherfucking line like Steph Curry and shit. She killing it, dog. You know, and here's the thing. Men aren't the ones hating on this shit. Like, I put it like this. When you see the NBA, when it came to like white basketball players like John Stockton, Larry Bird, goddamn Djokovic and all them, you never seen male players hating on, you know, black male players hating on motherfucking white players or whatever, simply because they're getting money or they're good or whatever. You know, you never seen Jordan hating on Larry Bird. You never seen LeBron hating on Djokovic. You never seen this shit when it came to men's basketball. But with women's basketball, you got these motherfucking women. I'm talking about woman after woman after woman after woman coming after Caitlin Clark. I'm talking about with these dirty ass fouls. I'm talking about elbowing her in the face while she's in midair, clotheslining her ass while she's making layups, all kinds of foul, fucked up ass shit. But yet you hear so often how men are bringing women down and all that bullshit. It's bullshit. Because NBA players, male NBA players, are showering Caitlin Clark with praise. LeBron giving her props, Steph Curry giving her props, motherfucking all the big dogs from the NBA are showing respect to Caitlin Clark. And then of course, you know, her motherfucking arch nemesis, you know, her rival Angel Reese, you know, the sister with the loud mouth and the attitude and the fingernails, you know, go figure. Her fucking arch rival, Angel Reese, is one of the biggest haters. And she's like, well, you know, the league ain't about just Caitlin Clark. It's about me too. And here's the thing. Caitlin Clark she doesn't have the big head. She's not egotistical about it. She holds herself with good frame as a fucking player. She makes it about the team. She don't make it about her. You know what I'm saying? See my boy Ryan in the comments saying, who even watches the WNBA? You right about that. Nobody really watches it until motherfucking Caitlin Clark started playing. You take away Caitlin Clark from the WNBA today and watch this shit go right back to where the fuck it was. And it's crazy because you got this OG player, I think her name is Diane Taurasi, whatever the fuck her name is, some Puerto Rican lesbian bitch that's been playing in the WNBA for like 10 years and nobody fucking knows her. I didn't even know who Diane Taurasi was until she mentioned Caitlin Clark's name. Nobody even knew who the fuck she was until she started hating on Caitlin Clark. And of course, she's a fucking Puerto Rican lesbian, just par for the course for the WNBA, because it's like the league is full of dykes. Let's just keep it real. The WNBA is full of, strong, independent, I don't need no man, lesbian dykes, like literal lesbians. Man, they probably get their scissor on in the locker room. Let's keep it real. I know I'm wrong for saying that, but fuck it. But yeah, man, you got all these lesbian sisters that's mad because Caitlin Clark is getting paid and all that. And the thing is, she getting paid because she got game. She ain't getting paid because she's white or whatever. She ain't getting paid because of all that bullshit. She's, like I said, she's the first woman in the history of the league to score a triple-double, and she's a rookie. So maybe the rest of the women in the WNBA need to step their game up and stop being so fucking jealous. Motherfucking, let me say that again. Maybe the rest of the women need to step their game up in the WNBA and stop being so fucking jealous. Because if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, y'all bitches would still be riding Greyhound buses to fucking games instead of flying charters. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, y'all motherfucking bitches would probably still be eating McDonald's instead of getting proper catering. So y'all need to praise that goddamn woman instead of goddamn hating on her. Because she making motherfuckers actually tune in and watch y'all motherfuckers. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a whole 100. It's just crazy. And Big Mac, you said it's about colorism, right? I don't really think it's about race, man. That's a fucking LGBT and female thing. Let me keep it, let's keep it real. That shit is a woman thing and an LGBT thing. That shit ain't got nothing to do with race, man. That's a whole bunch of motherfucking hating ass lesbians that's jealous about motherfucking not getting paid like that, you know, and not getting the attention. Because you know how it is with women when it comes to attention. We all know this shit. You know, when it comes to attention, if you're a woman and you say you look at a crew of women, right? You know, you see a crew of women and women always feel like they got to compete with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you ain't the prettiest one in the crew, you feel some type of way when a girl in your crew dresses better than you or has a better hairstyle than you or has a better job than you. You know, it's a crab in the bucket mentality. And a lot of women have this shit. It's that mean girls mentality that so many women like to fucking deny, but they, at the same time, they like to claim the sisterhood and shit. And, you know, oh, you know, it's the patriarchy. It ain't the goddamn patriarchy that's keeping y'all, you know, where y'all at. It's y'all that's keeping you where you're at. You know, it's fucking hilarious to me because as a man, I just want to watch good basketball, period. I just want to watch good sports and be entertained. I don't give a fuck about all that crazy shit. Most men don't give a fuck about that. And the men that do give a fuck about that are bitches, which are basically in the low minority category. You know, I'll tell you, man. I mean, you know, and then, you know, Angel Reese, of course, she's gonna make it about race because look at the stats that Angel Reese got. Angel Reese ain't got the game that Caitlin Clark got. You can look at the statistics, you know, and it just is what it is. You know, Lisa Leslie wasn't playing like that back in the day. Motherfucking, what's another WNBA player? Goddamn, I don't even know the rest of these motherfucking chicks in the history of the WNBA. I can't even name a top 5 when it comes to WNBA players. That's how much the WNBA sucks and how it's always sucked until Caitlin Clark came in. So women, y'all need to motherfucking support that goddamn girl because that girl, man, she just trying to goddamn ball out and motherfucking just get her money just like the rest of y'all. It ain't her fault that she's better than y'all. It ain't her fault that y'all motherfucking hoes y'all consider yourselves pros and can't even score 1 triple-double in your whole motherfucking career, but yet Caitlin Clark can do that shit within the first 3 games. I'm just fucking saying. And just like the homie in the comments saying, you talking about Whoopi Goldberg needs to be canceled because you're right about that, man, because you know, you had that show, what's it called? The View, you know, where it's like 4 women on daytime television talking shit at a table. You know, they was on The View talking shit about Caitlin Clark. You know, talking about, oh, it's about pretty privilege and colorism. Look here, man. If it was a sister that had the game that Caitlin Clark had, then guess what? Most likely she'd be put on too. But there just simply wasn't a woman as good as her. That's all I'm goddamn saying. Like, it's hilarious how women hate on other women so goddamn much. And then they look at us like we're the motherfucking assholes as men. Ladies, goddamn, check yourselves, please. Because y'all looking like some fucking clowns right now. You really are. But anyway, man, I think that's pretty much all I got to say about this subject. You know, goddamn. But hold on, homie in the comments is like, I'm sure to you, Eminem is the greatest rapper that ever did it. No, well, if we talking about Eminem, that's a whole different story. I'll just address that real quick. Motherfucking Eminem got skills. Eminem is easily in the top 5. The motherfucker has lyrical skill. Now this latest album he put out, yeah, he got lyrical skill, but it's only 3 good songs on that recent album he put out. Let's keep it real. You know, I mean that recent album, that shit just sounds like school shooter music. And speaking of school shooters, I need to make another video about, the shooting that happened out there with Donald Trump recently. That happened yesterday, actually. That shit was crazy. And it was a white boy that did it, go figure. So you can't blame black people for that shit. Of course, it was some 20-year-old white dude that looked like an incel, old neckbeard motherfucker that took the shot at Donald Trump. And he was a registered Republican, which I really don't understand the science behind that, but I don't know how to fucking approach that shit. But yeah, Trump recently got shot in the ear yesterday while he was at a rally. But that's a whole different story. That's a whole different subject. I mean, I'm just glad he's all right, but goddamn, like I said, and it's crazy. You see most of these school shooters, they don't look like me. Most of these motherfuckers, you look at the Boston Marathon bombing, the fucking Timothy McVeigh with the Oklahoma City bombing, motherfucking the Pulse nightclub shooting, all that shit, it's crazy. It's the the fucking the shooting, the Batman shooting, the dude that looked like the Joker that was in Aurora, Colorado, that was doing the shooting out there. White boy, Elliot Rodger, all of them crazy ass incel white boys that's doing this school shooting shit, that's doing these mass shootings and shit. I just find it ironic because, society be looking at motherfuckers like me like I'm a criminal. It's like, don't look at me like I'm a criminal. Look at Poindexter. They're the main ones that's out here shooting shit up. And y'all know it. I'm just the first to fucking say it. But, and going back to Eminem, you said it's impossible. You have no idea how disrespectful that is. He's better than Black Thought and KRS. Eminem is better than Black Thought and KRS-One. That's highly subjective. I don't know about that. I mean, because let's really break down his style. I mean, Eminem's style. I mean, he says a lot of shit for shock value. He name drops. His beats to a lot of his music are subpar, especially with this recent album. And so he says shit for shock value. He fucking raps fast, which really isn't uncommon for rappers from the Midwest. Because rappers from the Midwest been rapping fast. Way before Eminem. You got motherfucking Twista, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tech Nine. All of them rapped fast, Eminem ain't the first to do that, especially from the Midwest. I put Eminem in the top 5 because, the dude, he showed improve. And thing is, I don't have nothing against Eminem. It's a lot of his fans that I got a problem with. His fans are the ones with the issues because Eminem, he always gave props to the forefathers of hip hop. He always gave props to the forefathers of hip hop. So it's not Eminem. It's his fans that ain't never heard of hip hop prior to Eminem. That's the problem. His fans, who are usually white suburbanite motherfuckers, that never heard of motherfucking Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, motherfucking, some of the GOATs, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers that never heard of the GOATs, but they know about Eminem. Those motherfuckers are the problem because they be like, well, Eminem is the greatest of all time, and they have no litmus test of what greatness truly is because they don't know shit about hip hop. I'll tell you. But, how many times can you rap about fucking your mom and and rap and name drop motherfuckers and all that? I'm sorry, I just never really got his music like that. you know? And if we want to be honest about the year 2024, Kendrick Lamar overshadowed Eminem because Kendrick Lamar's shit this year was so motherfucking hot that most people forgot that Eminem even had a motherfucking album out. You can take that one and keep in mind, Kendrick Lamar got more Grammys than Eminem. He got a Pulitzer Prize, which Eminem never motherfucking got. As lyrical as Eminem is, he never won the motherfucking Pulitzer Prize for hip hop. I'm just saying. And on top of that, you know, Eminem could never make no shit where it's like a club bop that still got some goddamn lyricism to it or nothing. I think Lose Yourself is the only thing that he came with that actually was like that, you know. But Kendrick Lamar, he could do double entendres, triple entendres just like Eminem. He can rap fast just like Eminem. But the difference is Kendrick Lamar got a cadence and a rhythm to his motherfucking flow, you know. So there's that. So is Eminem is as good as people say? I mean, he's good, but I think he's kind of blown out of proportion. He's top 5, no doubt. But is he the greatest of all time? That's highly subjective. You know, I'll put a Tupac over Eminem any day of the week. I'm sorry. Tupac made anthems. Tupac made songs that will last till the end of time. Was Tupac the best with the lyrics? Not really, but he could structure a song like nobody's business. Dear Mama was an anthem. Goddamn California Love was an anthem. Motherfucking, you know, shit, Brenda Had a Baby was an anthem, you know? Goddamn Eminem, all he's doing right now is just rapping about how much he hates other rappers. And he's doing it to these subpar ass beats. Take that how you will, but I know I took that shit way off left, but I had to address the guys in these comments about their golden boy Eminem. I just had to goddamn keep it real on that one. But getting back to the crux of the fucking argument, women need to stop hating so bad on Caitlin Clark. Because goddamn, you know, that woman is just trying to live her life. You know, and I think that's the problem with a lot of people in America, man. A lot of motherfuckers in America are so busy, goddamn, looking at what other people are doing and criticizing what other people are doing, and they can't even criticize themselves, but yet they're so busy criticizing others. And that's the problem, you know. I'll tell you, I don't know who this guy Plazo is in the comments, man. This dude need to kick rocks, man. Yo, dude, if you're a school shooter, just say that. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, about to go to the gym. And then, you know, probably drive down to South Beach later on today because it's a good day outside. So drive down to South Beach and go to Fat Tuesdays or something, you know. So I'm about to holler at y'all later on, work out and get some beach time in later on. It's your man in 100 grand once again, Doc G, signing out. Peace.